Welcome, everybody. So, I'm going to start off with this podcast. It is going to be called Let's Talk About It because, honestly, not a lot of people have therapy money anymore, and I especially don't. So, we are going to just talk. Well, I'm going to talk, and then hopefully you, strangers, will respond. Sorry for the long silences. I honestly thought I was going to be able to just chat away. So, this is going to be extremely unfiltered and extremely unedited because, honestly, who cares? Why would a podcast need to be edited? If you can't say your truth, what is the point? So that's exactly what we're doing here today. We are going to say whatever we want to say, because that's the whole point. For me, I don't know where to start because there are so many things I want to talk about. So many things I want to talk about. I want to talk about my abuser, Jacob, my finances, which are complete and absolute crap right now. I will try to keep this clean, by the way. So if a swear does slip out, fair warning, I can be very, very foul-mouthed. Anyway, there's just so much I want to talk about, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure where to start. Because, there's just so much. So I suppose I will start with what's bothering me the most, which is me no longer working at Daktronics. That's where I worked for over 4 years, and I got recently fired from. Yep. I was literally months away from my 5th year anniversary, which is a milestone anniversary, and I am super disappointed about it. Not for my own actions, because honestly, I was struggling. Anybody with common sense would see that. And I don't know if Daktronics just had enough with me, or if I just stood up for all the wrong reasons. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Because I did call out the plant manager for his behavior, and I did stand up to all the drama, and I told a lot of truth, even if people didn't want to hear it, and oh my gosh. Sorry, I am playing Red Dead right now, and this guy is actively being a bothersome. Fuck off. Oop, there's the first one. There is this player up here on Red Dead right now. I'm online. And I didn't do anything to a person or their horse. Anyway, there's this stupid posse next door to my camp. We're down by the Braithwaite Manor. And I think they're doing moonshine mission. So they're raiding the Braithwaite's Manor's back barn. Where, I don't know what they actually do in that barn. I can't remember. Is it the wood mill or is it their form of moonshine? I can't remember. Anyway, there are 2 players that are literally attacking it right now. And one of the stupid NPCs that fight you decided to pick a fight with me because my camp is located next door. And it's like, I have nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. You know what? Go after the people that are causing the problems, not me. Because, clearly I'm not the one raiding the place. I honestly might just switch servers if this doesn't cool down in a few minutes, because there are 2 posse members. Grace and myself can clear out this in minutes. So what is taking them a hot second? Okay, the red line has gone. Now let's see how long it takes for them themselves to clear out. I honestly would like to go hunting for Crips, because my trader is at 0 for his resources. So I would like to go hunting, but I kind of can't do that with a bunch of NPCs and posse members picking a fight in front of my camp. Yeah, I went super off track, by the way, with that little rant. Super off track. Oh, hey, I think they're gone. Oh, I think they're gone. Hold on, we're gonna go check and see if these people are gone. We're gonna be able to tell just by going up the Braithwaite's side trail that goes through their property. So I'm just gonna rush up to the mountain. I mean, not the mountain, the house, the mansion. And if no blue dots pop up on my mini-map, we're gonna call it good. And we're gonna double back to camp, because I felt a collectible not far from camp. And I wholeheartedly believe that collecting is one of the most acceptable ways to receive a load of money in this game. And I don't even joke about that. I guess today's podcast is going to be about Red Dead. Oh no, my controller. Oh no. It died. No. Oh, and there goes the stupid PlayStation's connection. Okay, I guess we're done with Red Dead for the moment. Yeah, if you hear thumping and stuff in the background, it is my cats. They are wide awake and playing. Conchu is a big boy, so if you hear thumps in the background, that is him knocking the cat tree into the wall. Right, big boy? See, I'm knocking the cat tree into the wall. Okay, anyway, so while Red Dead is relaunching itself because we got disconnected, thank you so much, PlayStation. Where was I before the Red Dead situation happened? Oh yeah, I was talking about Daktronics. Anyway, so I miss Daktronics, because during this time I needed the structure and the stability that it offered. Got up every single day to go to work, came home every single day from work. It was a perfect routine for all of this right now, but now I don't have it anymore, and I can tell you right now, sleeping patterns, eating patterns, everything is sideways. I literally have a 8:30 interview tomorrow in the morning, by the way, and it is 11:30 at night right now, and I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I actually probably won't fall asleep until about 3 a.m., which is pretty normal for me right now. Though I bet if I don't fall asleep at a certain time, I'm gonna have to keep my little beautiful ass awake. Oops, that's another swear. My bad. Oh well, not editing it. I'm not editing out my swears. Nope. Because honestly, the censorship in our world is crazy. I miss the days where I was able to pull up YouTube and look for whatever murder podcast I wanted, or whatever show I wanted, or anything. And now it's like you have to delve so hard into the rabbit hole just to find what you want. Like, just yesterday, I was looking for this one animal attack episode that I watched that had Tyke the elephant in it, and I couldn't remember the episode's name. I couldn't remember the show's name, actually. I tried to look it up, and I cannot find it, even though I watched it only a few months ago. And I'm like, how did this video just disappear? And I'm kind of annoyed about it because I really liked that video. It's crazy. And honestly, I think the censorship is part of the reason why I lost my job at Daktronics. Because, like I said, I did call out the plant manager for his favoritism. And I called out the drama queens for being drama queens. I had no issue saying what I had to say. But apparently they have issues hearing what they need to hear. And it's so stupid because I really care about the jobs I get. I really do. But nowadays, people don't want people that care about their jobs, that will put things forward, help improve the company, or anything. They just want little scut monkeys that will just do what they say, when they say it, without fight. And it's like, it's stupid. It is so stupid because it's like, you could get so much out of a true loyal employee that cares about your workplace if you treated them right. But giant companies don't care. They don't. Only thing they care about is the bottom money line, and it's stupid. Because they damage more than they realize, and it's so stupid. Conchu, what are you doing? Sorry, Conchu is being weird. He's trying to climb the vanity, but he's not allowed to climb the vanity. It holds basically a shrine, so he's not allowed to climb it. Anyway, I just wish I could find a company that would not see me as a cog in the machine. Because every company needs something to improve on. And Daktronics was not shy about admitting they needed our ideas and our improvement skills and all of this. But the minute you stand up and you call out somebody for behavior and you start having a hard time, they just push you aside. I really feel like I was pushed aside because I saw many, many people struggle in that company with personal issues. And I think there was only one that got fired because her personal life leaked into... Sorry, that was... Kyrie? Kyrie! Kyrie is the third cat. She belongs to my brother, but we keep her separate right now because she's scared of everything. Literally everything. I guarantee you if I sneezed around her, she would run away. And, well, to be honest, Kyrie and her situation is an entire subject we can talk about later. I should really stay focused on the Daktronics part because that's what's been bothering me the most is Daktronics. And not just because I felt like I was being pushed away or ignored or I didn't have the correct support. Because I've seen multiple people have cancers and multiple people have family members that died and multiple people that needed financial help and stuff. And they all got it. They all got it. They all got it from Daktronics, but the minute I started asking Daktronics for aid in that, it was like 2 weeks later, and I was fired. And it honestly, it hurts, and I'm like, it just hurts. But what hurts extremely more is that when somebody left the company, when I was in the company, I would reach out and see how they're doing. You know, I still actually contact a lot of them. Like my old buddy Troy. I know that he is traveling the US right now. He's basically living in an RV with his wife, which is what they planned. And they have this cute little kitten named Snickers. Oh, it's adorable. The only thing I didn't like about his news update was recently he wanted to get her declawed. I don't know if they actually managed to find somebody to declaw her or not, but... So, like, I know what Troy's up to. The only person I haven't kept in touch with is Eric that much because, well, after a while, I just didn't know what to talk to him about. I still have his phone number and everything, though, so, I mean, like, you know, and don't even get me how many times I run into them in person. But the minute I left the company, nobody reached out. Nobody reached out. One of the most supportive girls in the company, at least I believe she was the most supportive girl. I have to call her C because she still works there. I don't want you guys to haunt her. She hasn't reached out at all. And I don't think she will. It's been over a month. It's been a month and, 4 days since I got fired? So it's like, what are you waiting to contact me for? My old boss doesn't contact me. Even though I feel like he was supposed to be the most supportive of them. Nobody contacts me. It's like, the minute I was gone, I was erased from their lives. It didn't matter how many of them I trained, or how many of them I helped, or how many of them I listened to, or anything. It's just, nobody's reached out, and it's really, really bothersome, because I don't feel like I deserve to be ghosted by the entire company. Especially the people that I have tried to be friends with outside of the company. Like C and H, for instance. Okay, actually, I can totally understand why H isn't contacting me. Because, honestly, H is just an entire problem on herself. Yeah, I will get into that in a minute. But it hurts me a lot that C isn't contacting me. Because C and I actually talked about a lot. A lot. And our beliefs align a lot. Our hobbies align a lot. And the minute I leave is the minute I get ghosted, I guess. I hope you guys can't hear the notifications that are happening on my phone. If so, I'm sorry. Anyway, what really bothers me is that, like, I was there for C when she was fighting her ex for very similar reasons that I'm fighting mine for. I was there the entire time for her. Even when she wasn't in the company, because she did have to step away for a little bit for her maternity leave, and I did check up on her a lot. And yet, the minute I disappear is the minute I get ghosted. My last message to her was literally, I got fired. That was my last message to her. And I don't believe I should be reaching out, because I feel like if me reaching out, I feel like I would be basically a beggar. You know? And what bothers me the most is that all of the things with C align a lot. And I don't know why I'm so hurt by her, because this isn't the first time C has said something and done something else. This is actually where H comes into play a lot. So, H and C are actually closer in age than C and I am. But honestly, to me, that doesn't really matter. Because in order to work in most of the factories, you have to be of a certain age. It's just simple legal status. It's just, you have to be an adult to work in these factories. So, like, why does it matter if somebody that is 10 years older than others can't get along with each other? It's like, do we not have the maturity, or do we have the mental capacity? What is it? But what bothers me the most about C is that there was, I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was not long after my boss's birthday. And I remembered this because I believe in celebrating my boss, especially for their birthday. So that's what I did. I would hold giant little celebrations. Well, that kind of contracts itself, but essentially I would decorate their desk and decorate their little areas and have little gifts for them on your desks and everything, And there was one time shortly after one of the birthdays. Oh, by the way, both of my bosses had a birthday like a day apart. So, actually, no, I think it's 2 days apart. So we could celebrate them on top of each other. But anyway, so it was the days after that. I asked H and C if they wanted to go to the store with me to, what was I asking for? I asked them to do the store run with me for something, and they both said no. C said she didn't like to go to the store. And honestly, I get it. Some people don't like going to stores. Some people don't like crowds, whatever. But what hurt me the most is that day that I pulled up into our Walmart parking lot, I almost literally ran those two over. They didn't even see my car. They were literally crossing the Walmart parking lot when I came to a stop, and they were in front of my car, and they just went into the store. It was both C and H. And I'm like, wow. Just wow. Both of you can't tell me that you don't want to go with me, so you just lie to me and just go with each other? And what happened to C not liking stores? What happened to C only wanting to do online shopping because she doesn't like stores? So it's like, I shouldn't be hurt by this, right? But it does hurt me because I tried over and over and over again to be friends with them and to form relationships. And I guess I was nothing more than a naive little girl looking for, I don't know, to be honest. Because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you tell me you don't like going to stores, but that very same day you go to the store I offered to go to bring you to, you go with the other girl, and it's like, I offered to bring you both, and you go together without me, without even telling me, and I find out because I almost run you over. And by the way, I'm exaggerating the run over part, because it's like, the stupid Walmart lots that have the yellow stripy crossing things? They were walking across that. So I came to a stop like I'm supposed to and stuff, and they were just walking across it in front of my car. I don't even think they realized it was my car, because it's like, they gave no reaction. They didn't even bring it up. And it's like, clearly you two love each other more than anything else, because you are doing this very thing I offered to do. And it's just so horrible. And what I think makes it extra horrible is how H turned out when she started to be, rude. I'm trying to keep it clean so I can't call her the B word, but honestly, that's where I stand with her because that's how she treated me. At first, I included her in everything. And I don't joke, everything. She wanted to be involved in the party planning. I brought her to every single party planning I had. She wanted to help decorations. I made sure she was there for decorations. She wanted to help with anything. I allowed her to help. But the minute I offer the three of us to go as a group, I get ghosted and ignored. And honestly, it still hurts because how could you just not say to somebody that you just don't want to be with them in particular? It's like, okay, yeah, it's going to hurt their feelings, but you know what's going to hurt more? Them finding out behind their backs that you didn't have the courage to say any of this to them. And it's just like, was I there just for C's hard time? Was that it? Was I there just because I was supportive and nice to her? And I wish C would contact me because I would forgive her. I would. She's a really sweet, kind girl, but I guess being sweet and kind yourself doesn't get you a lot. Which honestly hurts. It hurts so much. And I don't even know where I went wrong when it came to our relationships. Because there was a time when C and H first started hanging out where I was basically pushed out of the group. And C and H didn't know each other until after I introduced them. It's like, how can you just push somebody aside so fast without being honest to their face? I honestly don't even think they'll be hearing this podcast, but who cares? I'm not gonna cover up my truth because they feel bad. I feel bad, so that's why I'm talking. And I really wish C would see how much I can care when people put effort into the relationships I want. I am a very caring person, protective, and there's a lot I would do for people. Don't believe me? Go find my little sister, Grace. Come on, cats. Conchu, she just wanted to lay with you. It's okay, Hathor. Come lay by mommy. Come lay by mommy, Hathor. Hathor, come here. Come here, baby cakes. There you go. Come lay by mommy. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Conchu was sleeping. Hathor was sleeping. Hathor wanted cuddles. And Conchu decided that he didn't want cuddles. And he does it in the most mean way. He kicks his sister. He kicks her across the couch. My poor girl. My poor kitty cat. Anyway, so after C and H started hanging out, I literally got pushed out of the group. Text messages stopped. I stopped being included in any form of conversation. When I tried to ask for answers and stuff, they would... I wouldn't get them. I would have to find out some of the hardest ways about things that I should have been told in front of my face. And not just with C and H. The company too. Like, the company hosts holiday parties. And not just like Christmas and stuff, but like most of the holidays. And I love party planning. I love it. And the last time there was a party to be planned, I wasn't even considered. I had to find out that they were planning the party through the rumor mill. The rumor mill. And I'm pretty sure I was only told by the rumor mill just for them to hurt me. Because guess who told me it? H told me. H told me. H literally walked up to me and told me that Queen E was chosen to be the party planner for our line. And it's like, okay, I don't mind that someone else got to be the party planner, but why wasn't I even considered? Like, what? My several parties weren't good enough for evidence? Like, I honestly think, though, it was less to do with that I was good with party planning, but much more to do with the people that were in the party planning. Because it was everybody that didn't like me. The plant manager, several of the upper office people, and E and S. E and S were my friends at once, until I found out E was just using me like a little toy for her pack, because apparently she needs followers more than anything else. It's just like, why did I have to find out from H through the rumor mill about this? Why couldn't you guys, who are supposed to be the bosses, stand up and say, oh, we decided to go a different route this year, and we decided to give someone else a chance? Why couldn't you say that? Why did I have to confront you? It's just, it sucks. It really, really sucks, because I put a lot of effort into my jobs. And I shared a lot of things with Daktronics and the people in there, and now that I'm not there, it's like I was never part of the life anyway. And honestly, it makes me want to cry. I was raised by a good old boy who taught me to care about my job and the people that I have, and now it's just like I don't even exist in their world. I don't. Honestly, I don't think they think about me. I don't think they do. Because if they had thought about me, why haven't any of them reached out? Where's the communications? And it bothers me. It really, really bothers me. Because I feel like I've put in effort that shouldn't just be erased because I got fired. So it's like, it just hurts. It really hurts. You know what hurts a lot is all the relationships I tried to make friends with, they didn't want to be friends with me. I tried to be friends with C and H. They got together. I got pushed out of the group. They said they didn't push me out, but then why wasn't I involved? They would go to Starbucks and scooters with each other. They would have freaking sleepovers and go to movies and stuff. And I was just shoved aside. And they can't say they didn't know better, because I have no shortage of telling people anything. Yeah, I want to go see the movies too. Yeah, I want to go shopping with you guys. Yeah, I want to pick up scooters and go on coffee dates. I don't want to be your backup choice of your backup choice. And what sucks is that people call me sweet and kind. and then I'm tossed aside. It's like, why is it that I only find the people that will toss me aside? Where are the coworkers that will not just be coworkers, but be more? And then honestly, it hurt because, like, what did I do? What did I do to get pushed aside? Honestly, C, H, tell me, what did I do for you two to push me aside? What was it? Was I too opinionated? Did I not care about the right things? I can't think of it because I included them. I offered, I helped, I cared. I did everything I was taught to do. And I got shoved aside. And I guarantee you, if they are listening to this and stuff, they're probably going to be like, Lily, you're a grown-ass adult. Why are you like this? And I'm like, just because I'm grown doesn't mean I don't have feelings, people. Just because I'm grown doesn't mean I can't experience pain. It's like, growing up doesn't erase the problems. Growing up helps you see the problems. And being me, I need answers. I need answers, and when there are none, and I'm ignored, it only gets worse. Hold on, I have to move. My controller has died. We have to switch it out. So give me a minute. Okay. There we go. Okay, back to the couch. Anyway, so it's like, if they are listening, I want to know. I want to know what I did to deserve this, because I don't believe I do. Because, like, with C and H, the situation is much different than it was with E and S. It's like, the one that confuses me the most is C. Because I was there for a lot for her. And here I am struggling through my own personal hell, and she's not there for me. She's not. I really wish the kindness I would give to people would be returned, because it sucks having kindness just taken. It really sucks. I don't even know how to start with it, because what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Was I too pushy? What was it? What was it that got me pushed out of the group? And if it's just my age, that's pathetic. It is really pathetic. So someone's a few years older than you. Whoop-de-doo. what's so frustrating is that the way H treated me, especially at the end, H acted like she knew everything, and she didn't. She seriously doesn't know everything. She is the most naive person in the entire world. And I tried to help her with a lot. I taught her and trained her. I included her. And what does H do? Try to claim that I know nothing and she knows everything and that I'm not doing my job correctly? Even though I'm the one who taught her how to do her job? And I guarantee you if she's listening to this and stuff, she'll probably be like, well, I still have my job. Yeah, for how much longer, H? Huh? How much longer? Because wasn't it you who said that you were going to leave by August 14th of 2025? And yet you're still there? Oh, wait. Is that because you failed out of your first semester of college? And it's just like, I really want to know what I did to both of those girls for me to be just shoved aside. And it sucks because it sucks. It really, really sucks. What the worst part about with H is that I don't even know where the relationship went wrong. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I can't think of what I did to her. What did I do to you, H, that made you treat me like a 2-year-old child? I even have a theory that E was whispering in her ear. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was E who was like, oh, you really shouldn't be with Lily because she's just not worth it and she'll just totally take advantage of you and blah, blah, blah. Because I set up to E. Yeah, E and S are so messed up. There's an entire story behind there. But like with H and C, I'm so lost. I'm just so lost. It's like C did push me out. But then she retried. But now I'm pushed out again. So it's like, yeah, I don't even know where to start with her. Why did you have to fight me over everything I know already? I'm the one who taught you. Why did you have to put up a fight for every time I try to point out a mistake? If the people alone could qualify for the quality of their products, I would tell you guys not to go to Daktronics. Because sometimes the people there are just some of the worst you'll find. Because what did I do to you, H? What did I do to you? To the point where HR had to get involved. Huh? What was the freaking point? Did you purposely bring us to HR so I would lose my job faster? Was that it? What was it? Honestly, if H is listening, I hope she listens well, because you have a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining. Because if Chloe can say the same things that I say to you, then what is it? By the way, Chloe's another one of her friends. She's a lot like me. She has a very blunt attitude. But it's just like, if your friend Chloe can say something, but I can't, and they're the same thing. Ooh. What happened? And then I go to C and stuff, and it's like, why are you and H pushing me out? Did you guys form a friendship and just not bother with me? Does Chloe feel this way too, C? Huh? How about you, H? Does your Chloe feel this way? No, but it's like, with H, it's just so stupid. Because I believe the girl has more marbles in her head than brain cells sometimes. H has rushed into a relationship so fast, and it's going to be so damaging when it falls apart, because honestly, there have been red flags. Chloe, C, and myself have all said it. And Hunter doesn't want to listen to us. So I won't be surprised when the relationship falls apart and H has to go fight her ex for the house that they build together, or the property that they own, or it's just like, H, slow down. You're so young. C, Chloe, and myself will all say it. Just slow down. You don't need to get married within 6 months of knowing somebody, especially when you're that young. You don't need to start building a house just because you love a man. It's like, are you doing it because you love the man, or are you doing it because you want the house? Because I'm pretty sure she wanted the house over the man. And it's like, I don't even know where to go with you, H. Who was whispering in your ear? Was it E? Was it S? I hope it wasn't C. Because if C was whispering in your ears, boy, did I get backstabbed. But who was telling you to treat me like a 2-year-old child that doesn't know how to do her own job? To make it worse, I can't even confront H anymore about it, because H doesn't respond to any text messages. She didn't respond when we worked together. So I guarantee you, if I messaged her, she'd probably go for harassing or something. So it's like, the chapter of H is going to be unfinished in my life, and it sucks, because I want to know, what did I do to you to make you start treating me so horribly when I treated you so kindly? Why was I excluded? Why did you have to teach me, according to you, how to do my job again? What was it? What was it, H? Did you just get too big for your own ego? Did you just trip over yourself and just fall into something? Do you think you're the queen now because you have E's support? By the way, E is not the queen of the factory. More like the drama queen. I probably can't get into the E and S right now because, oh boy, that story is long. But trust me when I say E is a drama queen. She's in her freaking 50s and she's a drama queen. So it's like, was that it, H? Was E whispering in your ear the entire time? Was that it? What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it, H? What was it? I was so kind to you. I involved you in a lot. I taught you a lot. I was there for you a lot. So what did I do to you to get pushed aside and treated so horribly by you? Especially at the end of my career. It's like, you ever just feel like one entire area just hates you and you get shoved aside and pushed out? And you don't know where to go with it afterwards? Yeah, that's me with Electronics. I wish I could have gone back to the days before the new plant manager, where I had the old plant manager. And there wasn't favoritism. And there wasn't, okay, there was still drama, but it wasn't half as bad as it is now. But it's like, I miss those days. I really want so many answers, and I guarantee you I'll get none. Oh, and by the way, if anybody from Electronics is listening to this, don't bother trying to sue me, because I didn't disclose any form of the company operations. So, yeah, I didn't break my NDA, so screw yourself. And H, if your feelings are hurt, yeah, mine are too. C, if your feelings are hurt, mine are too. And the only way to fix it is to have communication, and I'm the only one talking. You two aren't. You two are just acting like I don't exist. Saying all this out loud really hurts. It makes me realize how much pain I've been holding on to and how much I've been masking over. And this is only one section of my life right now. One section. And there's so much going on. But I guess it is true what they say. When you go through hell, the ones that care for you truly will show up, and the ones who don't won't. Because I have a list of people that haven't shown up for me. I have a list of people that have. And boy, did they make it very clear on who that is. I really want answers. I really want answers. But I'll probably never get any. I want to go back to my job that I loved, that I wanted to grow up in, that I was actively trying to be better in. But I can't, because I'm apparently nothing more than a cog in the machine, a nuisance to be swept aside. Why can't somebody care for me the way I care for others? Where is the love and the kindness that I should deserve? Where is it? How many times do I have to give a piece of myself before somebody gives one back? Also, by the way, the birthdays happened recently, and I don't know if they celebrated them. wish I was there to celebrate it for them. Because everyone deserves to be celebrated on their birthday, regardless of your age. And I wish they would just all reach out to me. I really do. Somebody message me and ask me if I'm okay. Somebody from Electronics, reach out and just talk to me. I don't believe I deserve to be ghosted and shunned and pushed aside. Not after 4 years of... Not after all the stuff I did. All the people I helped. Through personal and private stuff. All the projects I did. I don't believe I deserve to just be shoved aside like that. I didn't even get a text message on their birthdays saying they missed how I celebrated them. And yeah, it's their birthday, but like... I could make the entire factory smile the entire time. Just by celebrating 2 people. And now I am out of the company and I am ghosted. Was I nothing more than a desperate child trying to fit in? What was it? I don't hate Tektronix. I'm just not happy with them. Okay, well, I promised myself I only do about an hour worth of the podcast at a time. And we're approaching the hour mark. So, I'm going to sign off. Next time, I'm not sure what we will talk about. I'm not sure if it'll be E and S and that whole drama, or if I'll be talking about Jake. I honestly don't know. I don't know who or what I'll be talking about, but I hope all of you strangers out there are listening. And I hope you just talk back. If you have suggestions of topics, go for it. I'm going to say this once, and only once. I don't want to hear hate. I don't. If you're going to hate on me and my channel and my podcast, I will call you out. I'll plaster you everywhere. I've done it before. I'll do it again. So don't bring hate. I'm not looking for hate. So, I guess with that, I will say adieu to you social butterflies and bees, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.